All right, well, hey, morning, everybody. Welcome to BlueSync. It's my first time hosting in quite a while, quite a few weeks, and I'm really happy to be here. I miss doing this every week, every other week or so. So, if you guys don't know me, my name's JD. I'm your digital marketing and technologies manager. And today, I wanted to show off a new feature in BombBomb. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, right before the holidays, I had a meeting with with our BombBomb rep, who told me about three or four cool new features coming to BombBomb in 2023. One of them is a video editor, which people have been asking for years. So once that is launched, it should be the next couple months. I can't wait to be able to show that and go over that. But today I have another feature that I want to show you guys. It's actually a really simple feature, but it can really, really help people who are new to video, who are uncomfortable with video. I also want to, excuse me, I also want to say off the top that in 2023, we are planning a bunch of monthly informational sessions on top of what we already have in the Schmidt Difference monthly trainings and stuff. We're going to have a monthly BombBomb session, a monthly digital accelerator session, Home Hub, and an overall marketing session, and like an overall overview of what our marketing group can do for you. So we're getting the schedule together this week and next, and we'll be launching these in February. So this is not going to be obviously a deep dive into BombBomb, but if that's something you're interested in, there will be those coming soon. So really, what this feature is today, what I wanted to show you guys in BombBomb today, is simply their new recording notes feature. So what happens is this is something that really is only available on desktop right now, which you'll be able to see why in a second here. But one of the things people struggle the most with when it comes to video and BombBomb is feeling comfortable. Some people will memorize scripts. I've seen agents who show me their notebook and they have a whole page of notes, which is great in theory until you're in the middle of shooting the video and you're looking down at your notes, or you can't remember what you said, or you have memorized everything, but what you're saying comes across very robotic and without much personality. So getting comfortable with video is always kind of the number one hurdle when it comes to shooting BombBombs consistently. So what they've released, or what they've kind of added to the platform, is a notes feature while you're recording a video. So right now I'm just simply in BombBomb. I went to bombbomb.com, I signed into my account, and this is kind of what I see. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to use, you can get there from any variety of places, but I'm going to go right here to the record a video button just because it's the easiest place. It's literally right there on my screen. I'm going to click record a video, and it's going to bring up a screen for me to do that. But right here, right next to the video, you're going to see what's called recording notes. This is where you can, as they say here, utilize the space to help structure and outline your video. So, and then they give a little tip on what to say. But what this allows an agent or any of us to do is put notes right here, right next to the screen where I'm recording. So when I am recording in the middle of the video, I don't need to look down to see my notes, so it's not very natural. I don't need to look up to the person holding the cue cards like we're on Saturday Night Live. What I can see are my notes right there next to me. So maybe I'm doing a video about, the January, the Holland MI January market update. So I want to make sure I say that phrase, and then I might just outline my 3 points. So I might say updated days on market, and I'll say I'm just going to make these stats up. So obviously don't use these for anything. Updated days on market 7.1 versus 5.2 in Jan 2022. I might say average sales price up 14, or I don't know, up 7%, and then inventory down 6 or 4%, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But especially when it comes to numbers and stats and stuff like that, at least for me, those are the hardest things to actually memorize when I'm shooting a video. So now I have those numbers right there. So that's all I need stat-wise. Now, one important thing, and they do say this right on the screen, is that your recipient will not see these notes and they will be discarded after your recording. What you write in that box does not go out to anybody when you're sending your video. But now I have these stats here. So when I do a recording, I'll see if I can do a BombBomb and a Zoom at the same time. Go, hey, wow, I'd already start over because I was starting the Zoom. So let's try that one more time. Stop. See, this is what happens. You start a video poorly, you hit re-record, and we'll try it again. 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, JD here. I wanted to give you guys my monthly January market update for the Holland, Michigan area. So, as always, there are 3 key points we like to talk about: days on market, average sales price, and inventory, and what that means for you. So, number 1, let's talk about days on market. So, the days on market is actually up a little bit versus January of last year. It's actually up to about 7.1 days versus 5.2 days compared to last year. So what that means for you is that homes are sitting a little bit longer. Now, 7.1 days is still far less than it has been historically, even 5, 6, 7 years ago. So that doesn't mean that the inventory or that the market is going down. It just means people are making a bit, waiting a little bit longer to make a decision. Number 2, the average sales price. It is up 7% compared to 2022. You might hear a lot of headlines in the news about the market going down or people being concerned about what's going on, but people are still getting more for their homes than they were last year compared to the year before, and so on. So sales prices are up about 7%. And finally, number 3, inventory is down 4% compared to January 2022. Now, that might sound like something where you say, oh no, does that mean that the market, again, is going down? Is it a good time to sell? What that means for you as a potential seller is that there is less competition out there. So there are buyers who are always going to need to be buying, but now you can compete against them, or you can compete against less people when trying to sell your home. So that's just a little update on the market. It is still hot. We still have a lot of buyers out there looking for homes. If you're interested in selling or want more information, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to sit down and have a talk with you. As always, have a great month, and I'll see you next time. So that was about 1:45, which to me normally is a little bit longer than I would even want to do, but I still tried to keep it concise. And the whole time I was referencing those notes that I have right there, but you could hopefully barely tell. So then I can use this video, send it out to clients, and these notes will never be seen by anybody else, but it allows me to not have to look down at a reference here. It allows me to not have to memorize anything. I can see them right there on the screen next to me. So it's a pretty simple feature, right? It's just a little box next to the video, but it really has a lot of opportunity to make shooting video that much more comfortable for anybody else. I got a couple questions in the chat. Let's see here. How about a teleprompter? Mac, if you want to invest in a teleprompter, you can be my guest and you can get that all set up. I know there are some actual iPad setups that you can do that with, which is great, but it's a little more complex and something that is it kind of what makes this aspect nice about it is that you're not memorizing things. You're not looking at a teleprompter, so you have to have each line kind of memorized or read it verbatim, and it's built right into the BombBomb tool. But a teleprompter is a lot of fun if you can figure one out. And Deanna says, any update on closed captions? Yes, Deanna, I will be turning on closed captions company-wide, I believe on the 1st of February. So that is another feature that will be coming. That's not anything that anybody needs to take any action on. But I was talking with Deanna, who's one of our leaders down in Florida, about how BombBomb is great, but sometimes when somebody gets a video, they may not be in a place where they can listen to it right away. So what we have now with BombBomb is a feature that I'm going to be able to turn on for our whole company, which is closed captions, which will automatically generate captions for your video based off of what you are saying. Right now it's a company-wide switch, so we're going to turn on company-wide because it's an accessibility feature that's going to be great. However, down the road they are going to make it individualized so that if you don't want the closed captions, you can turn it off. So I'm going to be launching that in February. I'm trying to time it a little bit with a couple other things that we might be able to do with BombBomb, like with one of the informationals, but that is something that we're going to be doing soon. And Mike did just add too, there are teleprompter apps in the App Store, for at least for Apple, and I'm sure they are for Android too. One minor quick note on those, I would really recommend using an iPad if you're going to do something like that, just because, again, text on these things can be small, and even with my glasses, I might be squinting, and then that's just another thing taking away from me being natural on the video. So again, this is a really simple feature. There's nothing anybody needs to do to turn it on. I can simply go into BombBomb, launch on desktop specifically. It's not on mobile yet, mainly because there's not a lot of room, I don't believe, on the screen when you're doing something like that. But I just need to go to shoot a new video, and it's going to pull it up automatically right here. So boom, there's the video, there's the recording notes, and again, BombBomb knows, and I know from the years of working with this tool and working with video, that getting comfortable on video is one of the most difficult aspects of shooting video. It's one of the biggest hurdles to get over. Hopefully having a little recording notes feature like this will help our agents and help you if you're using BombBomb kind of ease into it a bit more, add a couple of notes. Again, personal opinion here, I would not write an entire script here because, again, then you are going to be just staring at that and you are going to be trying to memorize and repeat things verbatim. Use it for notes, just like it says. Structure your video, outline it, put the data in there, something like that. Any questions about this or about BombBomb in general? Again, pretty straightforward, but really, really handy. Any questions? Wonderful, wonderful. Well, let me see if Carrie, any housekeeping before we shut down for the day?
No, thank you so much for sharing that.
Wonderful. All right, thank you guys. Well, have a great weekend, great rest of your week. If you need anything, you know where to find us, but we'll see you next time. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Jay. Record.